Today's show is brought to you by Manscaped, the leaders in below the waistline grooming. Not only are they safe, but they are secure and they are waterproof, which we like. Because when you're talking about working with your below the waistline region and more importantly, your dangly twins, you want to make sure that you're not doing anything to compromise them or their health. So you want to make sure you're using that Lawnmower 4.0, the Crop Reviver, and you can't forget about the Ball Toner as well, man, because you want to make sure you're extra smelly and fresh. Not smelly in a bad way, but smelly in a good way, okay? Just make sure we clarify that up. And, you know we got promo codes for you, baby. And with the promo code MAYBE, it is MOATS. Use that, get 20% off along with free shipping worldwide at manscaped.com. So stop wasting time, man, and take care of your short and dangly twins. They will appreciate you, and all of their friends will appreciate you as well.
Come on, yeah. Canada's nickname should be 3 and Out. He's terrible. I know we're going to talk about Canada. Do we want to talk about him now? I actually think Canada was pretty good.
You know what? Let's dive into it, right? We don't have to.
I thought he was in his bag first half and then early in that second half too. Actually, no, I thought he was decent the whole game. You know what? Can I just give him some props? I thought he was dialing up a pretty good offense. Thought he was.
Let's go. All right, so for me, man, I agree. I loved what I saw in the first half. I thought in the first half the offense looked really daggone good. I thought in terms of the play calling, we could see tangible things, the growth. We could see intentional shots downfield. That was the first thing we wanted to see, right? We could also see him trusting Mitch Trubisky, allowing the hurry-up offense, tempo to take place. We saw him move in the pocket, the rollouts and stuff like that, and actually having a legitimate running game. I thought, to me, the big issue was that lull that happened about midway through the third and early in the fourth where they had the 4 3-and-outs. That was why, a lot of people ended the game with that nasty taste in their mouth, even though we still had a nice drive from Mitch at the end where he went no huddle, hit Pat Fryermuth for the 2 throws in the middle of the field. He looked good on that drive. But just as a whole, I thought in the second half, it was a little bit more of a drop off than what we would have liked. But no, I thought that, man, Canada and the offense, especially in that first half, man, that was what we've been hoping for. That's what we've been looking for. We finally had it, man. But it wasn't complete on the other side. But, yeah.
I think some of that drop-off had to do with some drops. Deontay had a big drop on a dime by Trubisky in the third.
Did it hit him in the thing? It was right in the thing.
It was beautiful.
Thing.
I mean, that could have been a touchdown if he could have shaken off the board after he caught it.
And that was with the big hit from Myles Garrett, too. Remember that?
Yeah, it was right in his face.
Absolutely.
There was that. And then also, whenever we got the ball right out of half, we were cooking there too. That's when Jaylen Warren ran it all the way down to the 10.
Yeah.
We got that stupid ass penalty call. I still don't even know what they called. I kept seeing a replay of like Chooks diving on him, but then I see in the replay today that they called it was a legal man downfield.
Yeah. So I wasn't sure exactly what was going on because that did kind of get lost because the dude got hurt. And then obviously on the replay they were talking about Chooks jumping the guy, but they never specified in terms of like how was he downfield. Like I don't know. I have to go back and
man, that killed us.
I would say I did not like it, man, because that was the big run by Jaylen Warren as well, man, on the little
like a shuffle pass.
Yeah, the shuffle pass. But you know what? If they calling that as a shuffle pass and they're saying that Chooks was too far downfield on that is so ticky-tack. Oh my gosh.
It killed us, man. Because
technically it is a pass. Technically, yes. But it's a dang on shuffle pass, bro. Like, come on, man. There's no way Chooks gonna have enough time to really get downfield like that. I feel you on that. I feel you.
Yeah, it was terrible. And then I think that drive ended up stalling out.
It did.
And we punted it. That was the first one coming out of half.
Yes.
But then I think it was a lot of Cleveland just sustaining that long drive. I think that was like a 7 or 8 minute drive.
Bro, they had 2 or 3 10 and 11 play drives. And I know in the second half when the 3-and-outs were happening, you can't have that. But as a whole, they got to get off the field. Even in the first half, they were allowing too many of those long, just methodical drives to happen, man.
Yeah. So combine that with our first drive getting called with that BS penalty. And then I think it was just the next drive. We were cooking again. It was that 3rd and short, and Mitch takes that shot downfield to Deontay. You got to catch that, bro. If you're wide receiver one, and there were a couple other drops by Deontay where you're just like, man, we gave you that big contract because we're expecting you to make these catches. And we checked the stat line this morning, and I'm just like, wow, Deontay still had like 84 yards. Could have been like a
That's the
buck
thing. Like,
50.
he left so much on the table in that sense, because you're right. He definitely could have had more. I mean, he should have had one of them like crazy type of games, man. We're sitting here and we're like, yo, Deontay is on one. You talk about number one receiver status, this is officially it. Or talking about being elite status, this is officially it. But yeah, he left something out there on the table, man. But you can see his frustrations as well. And it was surprising to me because he really hasn't had a game like that in a while, where you're questioning his ability to just catch the ball and be efficient and maintain, that type of play. But that was the surprising part for me, man, watching him.
But overall, I do think Canada was pretty good. There were even
Oh,
times on,
come on,
man, he dialed
man.
up this really
Come
nice
on,
jet
man.
sweep, or like
Come
you're right
on,
with the
man.
rollouts, or just
Yeah.
there were things that were designed that really helped the offense. I was like,
Yeah.
this is a Canada thing. This
It
doesn't
is,
really
man.
have to do particularly with
It
Mitch.
is.
But I also thought Mitch played well, but Canada
Yeah.
dialed up a pretty good offense and got the ball moving, I thought.
No, I definitely would agree with that. He 100% did, man. Like I said,
All right,
now,
next
can we
one.
get it for 4 quarters? That's going to be the big question. But I do think this was a nice step in the right direction for us.